Yeah man, greetings, Black Power. This is General Kwame from the RBPP Trinidad Chapter, the Revolutionary Black Panthers. Yeah, tonight we're going to be dealing with a serious topic about mental slavery and the Negropean mentality among our people, especially here in Trinidad, for us to understand clearly what is some of the things that has been going on among our people. Right? Now, firstly, I'd like to read out a little some Marcia Elder Brethren posts on the Facebook today. You know, he was asking some questions to raise consciousness on certain issues that has affect our people. You know, so let me just read what the man was saying and could get an idea where I'm coming from. Right, the brethren name is Iwa Odimba Zion. Now, he was stating that it is almost impossible to get along with the average black person, simply because even though we may have the same dark complexion or skin color, many have a European mindset who are mined with mental slavery. That is why so many of us are not interested in matters that concerns us as a people. Therefore, today you will find the enemy is no longer so much those of different color, but those that resemble us. When it comes to Africa and our people, a lot of our black people are very negative, critical, and unsupportive because they still hold on to the slave mentality, the negative mentality, the European mentality. No one can be more destructive than those of their own people who do not desire to see their own climb up the ladder of success. When Marcus Garvey said the Negro or the black person is his own greatest enemy, we do get a picture of what he meant. That means we continually pull down each other like crabs in a barrel and fight against our own to our detriment. Some of us like to say slavery is over in the past, and truly it is not over. Where is the love, unity, and cooperation among our people if it's over? The truth is that many of our people still hate each other, or we hate ourselves, and this is as divided as back in the days as slavery. Do you know what is destructive to black people is having the assumption that we are free when reality dictates that we are not? I will pose some questions for you to answer for yourselves. This is what the brethren was saying. Are we really free when we still pledge allegiance to the Queen of England, who sanctioned and enslaved black people worldwide, especially Trinidad? Are we really free when we are victims of society, victims of police pig brutality, and victims of white supremacy racism? Are we really free and still so disorganized, disunited, miseducated, misled, and misrepresented? Are we really free and lack our own systems of education, our own government, our own schools, our own land, and our own culture and our own way of worship? Are we truly free and still don't enjoy human rights and all those basic rights that are common to all human beings? If you have answered these above questions and say that we as a people are really free, then that freedom is bogus or an illusion. Right. So with that reasoning now, this is a serious thing, because as you could see, it has serious implications, you know, because we don't have a school system of our own that is educate us about we are one black people, for instance, in Trinidad and Tobago. We have an education system that is teach us European classification, that mainly people who came from India are Indians, people who came from Africa, Africans, right? That is the topic. It doesn't teach we that earlier on in our own history, the Greeks used to call we Ethiopians. Yeah, that is right. India was known as Eastern Ethiopia, and Africa was known as Western Ethiopia. India, Pakistan, Arabia, all them places was known as Ethiopia. China, all them places was known as Ethiopia. The Atlantic Sea was known as the Ethiopian Sea. Back in them Greek maps, before we have these British colonialized maps with borders and the colonial renaming of our motherland. Yes. So we are really one black people here in Trinidad and Tobago. I just want you to know that and to know your history, for us to have more unity in this country, for us to get along and be united and not be divided and always quarreling and fighting and calling one another coolie or nigger, because that talk is real out of time in talk. That talk is, that is not we language, that is European language, that is English language. Coolie and nigger is words made by the European slave master. That is what he used to call we. And then he teach we his tongue. He teach we the European tongue, the language that I am speaking to you here now. This is not my original tongue. This is not my original language. So therefore I'll be using his vocabulary to explain things, explain myself, and even classify myself and things at times. Right? Now I release those mental shackles from my mind. I still just be releasing it because it's a long process. But I've reached the stage where I came to know enough using Sankofa. Now Sankofa is the Akan or the Ashanti concept of going back in the past to know who we were, to know where we are today or present, and to use the good or benevolent knowledge of the past to build a positive future. Right? Now this is the simple concept I just grasped on all these years since my journey of knowing myself. And it is a focus concept to keep us focused, because when you step out into the internet realm, there's a lot of information, a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of white supremacist theories and allegories that they bring about to even continue to whitewash our history. Like simple thing like the foundation of civilization. Now, when I say civilization, we'll be dealing with arts, sciences, engineering, medicine, all these institutions. These institutions was originated by our ancestors, our black ancestors, our Nubian ancestors. Now, I like to use Kemet as a starting point because our history was really interrupted back in that time there. You understand, our whole history, because and not even that point alone. Our next point is that is from there they did plagiarize with spiritual system and knowledge of self systems into what that is called religion today. That is Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, etc. Now Hinduism that is when the Indo-Aryan or the white man did invade India over 4,000 years ago. As long as Hinduism exists, he was there. He went there first before he conquered Africa. Well, like I said, before he conquered Africa, because all that is Africa, all that is Ethiopia. But what I'm trying to say specifically, he went into that part of Ethiopia called India and conquered them people there. Now at that time, the Ethiopians had already migrated thousands of years, to more than 20,000 years. We original African ancestors, we Nubian ancestors. Now Indian and African is Nubian, eh? Don't get mixed up when I'm using the terms, because it's one people here. Now the Nubians, them, the Ethiopians, the ancient ancestors of ours, more than 20,000 years, left Ethiopia and went into Ethiopia, Africa, talking about, just to be direct, and went into the where they call later the Indus Valley or India, and they set up that land. They populated, they made children generation after generation. They carry anywhere they went, they carry the culture with them, right? And they set up like that land, right? And then the white man